He is Matt.
Yes, I am Matt, and that is Jeremy.
Konnichiwa.
And then we got also Big Ben in the house.
What is going on?
That's it.
With the amazing voice that we don't have.
Oh, yeah. Ben actually has a really good podcast voice.
Or
Which
radio
is,
DJ. Same thing, really, I guess.
Yeah. But, hey, what's up, Headhunter? Oh, Headhunter's in the chats today.
You is back.
You is back. Oh, Headhunter, man. He's over there from our Knife Channel thing.
Oh.
So come to check out the podcast.
That's pretty cool.
But, yeah, man. So what you got going on? You know what I was thinking the other day?
You tell me.
If you had to replace a body part, any body part, with a more advanced body part, but it's also a machine, so it's metal, what body part would you do?
My feet. Just one body. So it would have to be 1 foot, or can I do both my both
nope.
my legs?
No, let's just do
one.
Yeah, just one.
So one arm.
And like your whole arm would just be more improved, so you
Oh,
could
no,
be a
no.
pitcher?
How about I do my head? My
Oh, wow.
brain. That way I'd be smart.
Yeah.
Because I'm not smart now.
So your brain would just be metal, but a more improved type thing?
Yes.
Would it still be your brain, though?
I don't know. These are the details that we have to work out.
Well, yours might be a little bit better than mine. You know what mine was? I was
Did you
gonna
say penis?
I was gonna do penis.
I thought you
Yeah.
were.
Because here's the thing: I walk in the bedroom, and then all of a sudden, it's just gonna be.
But you take it out? What is it, a lightsaber?
More improved. I don't know. I was doing more
Why is your
robotic
penis
noises.
Why is your penis doing this or this?
It's one of those claws
Does
where
it
they
come
go down
out?
and they pick up stuff. You know that you put the quarter in and it picks up toys.
Oh, the claw.
Yeah, that's gonna be my
The
penis.
claw.
It's just gonna reach down there and pick up one of her
This is
breasts.
It picks
like
up a
it.
breast.
Just one of them.
That's creepy.
But I do like yours, dude, with the brain.
Yeah.
Yep. Anybody that's listening in the chat, how does the audio sound? We've been trying to test it out, but I've also started drinking a little bit, probably a little bit more than I probably should have.
This will be fun.
It'll be.
His stories comes out, and then he'll always say, I shouldn't say her name on the podcast. Oh, fuck it. Becky.
Yeah,
He'll
just
say their
Becky.
name every time. He'll just like, I shouldn't say this person's name during the story. Never mind, Margaret.
Oh my gosh! I think me and Jeremy tried to do a podcast a long time ago. It never aired. And do you remember this? And I said their name like 3 times, and you were like, "Dude, you keep saying their name like crap." So we ended up scrapping it.
No, we didn't scrap it. You just didn't want the name out there.
Yeah, that's true too.
Come on, Claudic.
Yeah,
That's your new
dude.
name.
Claudic.
Claudic.
Dude,
Claudic.
Claudic. I like that.
That's it. That's the name
Claudic.
of it. That's the name of it.
What's up, Bobby Timmy? Where you been, dude?
Bobby Timmy.
Oh, Bobby Timmy.
Is it Timmy?
Sounds good. Good deal.
What if you had 2 last names? Well, I guess mine would be Jeremy Stacy, because Stacy's
Yeah.
I never met a bowler.
Yeah. I met
A bowler.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you a stupid joke. All right. It's not really a joke, but I always said I was going to name. All right. And this is supposed to be cheesy. It's like a dad joke. But I was going to name my son Rusty. Now, the only reason why is so if we ever went
Rusty
bowling
Bowler.
in the future. Man, thanks for
Oh,
killing my bit over
spoiler
here.
alert.
Golly.
I just guessed the joke.
We got Bit Killer Jones over here. So, anyway, that is correct.
I didn't think he was listening. He's just like, oh, Rusty Bowler, hey.
But no, so every time that he didn't do good, I'd be like, oh, you're not very good at bowling. You must be a rusty bowler. And then I'd just be like, boom. And he's like, it's not even funny. Yeah, but you were named because of this time period right here. Anyway, so
he'll probably go by his middle name. People that do that drive me. My nephew, he goes by his middle name. It drives me crazy.
what's his name?
I'm sorry. Bryce is his first name.
Mm-hmm.
Sydney is his. Sydney is his first name. Bryce is his middle name. He goes by Bryce.
Yeah.
So people that do that, I don't know why. They just make.
Have I ever told you the time? And it was probably one of the most embarrassing things that I had in high school because I didn't know a guy's first name. We always called him Melvin. Well, guess what his real name is? Matthew.
So okay.
All right, so it's awards day. All
Was
right?
Melvin his last name?
No, he was a Melvin. Remember when people used to call it? Anyway, he had that before I got to the school.
Okay.
Because I switched school. But anyway, everybody called him Melvin. And I guess I technically knew his name was Matthew, but nobody ever called him Matthew. Now, his last name is very similar to mine. And I won't say his actual last name, but we'll say that it was Dolan.
Okay.
All right? So Matthew Dolan. Now, we called him Melvin. The teachers called him Melvin. Everybody called him Melvin. Now, during awards day, it was for some science class in the school, for the whole school. We're out there, and then the teacher goes, Matthew Dolan. And I go just like this, Jeremy. I stand up, and I'm like, yeah, right. Oh, yeah, that's me. Boo, boo, boo. No, I promise you, in the gym, on the bleachers, and I see my teacher's face. Her name was Miss Hilton, and I can see her, and she's looking at me like this, horrified. And I look down, and I see my buddy Zach, and he's looking up at me like this, and I go, okay, they didn't call my name. So I just sat down immediately.
So you hollered like you got it
I got
yourself?
up. I got up out of the.
My God,
I got
so
up out of my
embarrassed for you.
seat. Okay, so imagine being in the whole gym, and I misunderstood the name. I get up and I'm like, "Yeah, y'all know it. Y'all know it." And I walked down like 3 flights of bleachers.
I would have.
And then
died.
when I saw everybody's face, I just sat down by my buddy Zach, and then I was like, I knew they didn't call me the whole time. I had no fucking idea. I couldn't play that one off.
That's great.
And I asked my teacher, I said, what would you, she was like, I didn't know. I was hoping that you didn't come down here because I did not want to tell you I didn't call your name. And I was like,
I would die.
So
Hey, Peyton.
make sure that you do
My
everything.
niece. Hey, Peyton.
Hey, what's up, Peyton?
That's
One
my
of the
nickname.
long-time listeners.
Porty. That's me.
I love the knife you gave me. Oh, cool, man. I'm glad you got it. And
He's crossing.
I'm crossing things. Don't mean to cross them.
It's like a mashup of worlds. It's like Inception.
But what's up, everybody? Are
Are you starting over?
No, I think that's the most embarrassing time to ever
you can't
remember
be
somebody's name.
calling me while I'm literally on there right now.
Well, you remember what I said is we could make her part of the podcast if we had.
Don't tell her that. She'll want to be on it.
All right. But what else,
What
man?
if she's calling to tell us, being like, I can't hear you, I can't see you.
Oh, just type it in the chat.
That's true.
Dude, what's the worst? What are you checking out over here?
What is it saying? Finna?
Yeah,
He
that's
said-
old Headhunter. He's got a nice podcast.
Finna go. Okay.
I must work on the podcast. All right, Headhunter. Appreciate you stopping by, dude.
You're so famous.
So.
Not you, him.
Oh, Ben?
Ben's famous. I believe Ben's famous.
Yeah, well, Ben's got that radio voice.
Yes.
Hit us with that radio voice, Ben. 97.5.
Yeah.
Japanese.
No. Announce. There's an
97.5.
There's an 80s weekend coming up this weekend. We need a recording. Go.
Yep. For the WWIS podcast on
80s?
Yeah, do the 80s. Like a radio DJ. No, from the 90s.
Let's do 70s.
All right, go.
Fuck, I don't know.
I thought he was going to do another Japanese voice.
I was thinking in his mind he thinks we are asking him to do like an 80s accent. I'm like, there's no accent in the 80s. We didn't
Yeah,
say,
it would still be the same. Yeah. But
what if they did that? What if like different decades you sounded different?
Oh my
like,
god!
Like the language is different,
right?
Because you said like groovy back in the '60s or something, and then you said rad.
Groovy.
Yeah.
Groovy.
Welcome to the podcast, you groovy motherfuckers.
You
everything is so groovy.
Wow. You always sound like
In the
a constipated
1970s.
Japanese person.
Wait.
constipated Japanese person
Can
on
we
there.
take us back to 1941 when we bombed the United States?
That's it. Jeremy is distracted by these comments.
I am. I've never seen it before. I've never seen it before. I've never seen. This is our first time having the chat.
Yeah.
I'm going. What is it saying? I don't know.
All right, Bobby Timmy says if
Bobby Timmy.
we're talking about embarrassing times. Once I had to go get a handout across the classroom, but I had a stiffy. Oh my god, I got a story about that. Do y'all have a hard on stiffy?
Not right now, Matt. But thanks for asking. He said, "Do you have a hard on stiffy?" No?
I have a hard on like right this second.
Oh my god.
No, nobody else does.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
well, no. So what Bobby Timmy's talking about, I got a story about that.
I just real quick. I love the fact that his name is one of those good ones. Like if you get in trouble as a kid, Bobby Timmy, get your butt in here.
Both of us?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's two people, right?
Like if my mom said Jeremy Dallas, I knew I was in trouble.
Oh yeah.
If she said my middle name, I was like, "What did I do? Like I'm so sorry."
Oh, if I ever got called Matthew.
Oh
Yeah, Matthew.
You in trouble? Did you get called Benjamin? If you in trouble?
My mom has never called me Benjamin.
But she yells at him all the time anyway.
Yeah, she'll just be like, Ben! And like,
Oh, okay.
Stop
That's a good
breathing.
one.
and I'll be like,
That's
You
a good
are
one.
a disappointment.
How dare you?
But no, talking about the stiffy thing. All right, I was in the
my
7th
God.
grade. All right, and
I don't know.
I was in school, and let me tell you something. I don't even care. I thought my teacher was kind of fine. So he was up there. No, I'm kidding. So she was up there, and yo, that was funny. Nobody gives you credit on that one.
I'm glad I have somebody to like look at me like, was that funny? Okay,
Yeah,
what's it?
everybody's
Okay,
like
good.
this. So I'm sitting here and I'm in class. I get a hard on, and I was wearing shorts. I remember that. And the worst time in ever.
Worst.
The girl that works for the office. I don't know if y'all had like the runners that would work up here.
Yeah.
Do y'all have those?
I was always jealous because I wanted to be one.
I wanted to be one so bad. And even though I probably wouldn't have done a good job. So she comes and she's like, "Man, you need to come to the office," and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And I couldn't stand up. And the teacher's like, "Matt, that's you." I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, I'm like right now? You need me to go? She's like, "Yes." So so if you can imagine rows of desks, right? To the back door. I just put my hands on each desk and I did this weird like hop, I hopped on each desk like this all the way to the door, and then when I got out, I actually tucked my shit up, you know,
Oh my gosh.
right here. And nobody ever called me out on it. But dude, you want to talk about sweating bullets with a hard on? Because if I'd have stood up, I was definitely pinching the tent.
That is so funny.
Now, if I
is
could
it
go,
pinching or pitching?
What did I say?
You said pinch, like you said this. I was pinching. It's pitching.
I'm pinching that tent right there.
pitching. It was
So-
pitching.
That's kind of an embarrassing 7th grade story.
I don't have
And no, I love my listeners when I tell you these kind of stories.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of embarrassing time in school. I mean, I had a lot. But I don't want to say them. No.
You
It's
don't?
bad. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of.
poop.
Whoa!
What?
No,
Share.
Jeremy.
I don't want to share. At
No.
a later date. At a later date.
Okay.
It's a hard tease.
No.
It's a hard tease.
No,
That's a hard tease, man.
You got it. Like
I had like it was bad. Okay, God, screw it. So I had like the worst of it when I was little, and I was terrified to poop at school, and they didn't have doors in the bathroom, like
All right.
stalls.
So how old are you?
7th or 8th grade.
So how old is that? 13?
Yeah.
13?
Yeah.
13.
So I was in there trying to hold it, because
That's
guys
14.
I
because
shit my pants the other day, so I
well
couldn't
no
say
because
that.
like in school for some reason kids think pooping is like they never do it.
Oh, it's
and
the
you're gonna
worst
make,
thing
you
ever,
know,
yes.
pooping at school was the worst thing ever.
I agree.
Well, there was like
Yeah.
no bathroom stall doors.
Uh-huh.
They took them off for safety reasons, they said. And so I kept trying to hold
That's
it, trying to
crazy.
hold it, and so the guys like finally like left, but it was too late.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Everywhere.
Wait. You didn't have bathroom stall doors.
No, they took them off.
That's like
Wrong.
basic, right? Like yeah.
Exactly.
That's,
Well, funny story about that.
But you
My
gotta think back in
mom,
the day, man.
they didn't,
This is
yeah.
before, like,
but my mom called and she went off on the school board and I hear her cussing like the principal and all. She's like,
that almost makes it more embarrassing, even though she is in the right for doing
Yeah.
that. It almost makes it like, Mom,
don't
go in there and tell everybody how to
I don't
do it
know.
or
I don't
crap it
know. I'd
myself.
rather like. But my mom, she can be such a smart ass, but I love her. She's just like, so you're telling me if you go to that teacher's style, people just watch you take a shit? Is that what you're trying to tell me? That's a
good point,
I was
though.
like, my mom just told the principal. And so next day,
You know what? Go poop. I'm going to watch you right now.
next day we
Go in
heard drills and they put up doors. So I always say my mom's responsible for getting doors on the bathroom stalls. Like, yay, mom.
Hey, where's the sound effect?
Yay,
Oh,
Mom.
damn, we don't have the
we
sound
need
effects.
We need it. Hey, thanks,
Go
Mom.
hit the Windows button and type in the word sound effect and just see if it's there. I know I
It's
deleted
too
it.
late
I know.
now.
But in case it does happen.
So yes, so that was my embarrassing poop story.
Well, dude, but nobody knew about it.
Oh yeah, I had to go back to the classroom to get my stuff.
Fuck that. My stuff is gone.
And then
My
here's
stuff-
the worst. Here's the worst part. Okay,
Yeah.
so I go to school, go to the office. They call my sister-in-law. This is before my sister-in-law and my brother was married.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And so my sister-in-law, like, she came, I love her to death, but she came to pick me up. But before she came to pick me up, I'm sitting there standing in the office, and the office lady, because I guess I was smelling at that point, you know, she started going around me with, like, air freshener, like, trying to be, secret about it. She's just like,
You didn't try to, like, clean up or nothing?
I tried, but it was just inevitable. I mean, what do you do?
I throw my boxers in the garbage,
Yeah.
and then I guess I would just...
But my sister-in-law
I would
was
start
so
walking
sweet,
home.
like, on
I
the
would
way
leave
home.
school.
My sister-in-law was on the way home. She's just like, you could roll down the window if you want. She was just trying to be so nice.
Jeremy, that is embarrassing.
So,
dude.
and now I done said it.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Dude, no, yours actually... Because now that I think about it, to sit in it, because I wouldn't have been as brave as you to walk back into class and get
mean-
my stuff. I'm gone.
I mean, I didn't just walk.
Like-
I mean, I ran. I was like,
Yeah.
Like I was like Flash.
But people are gonna be like, "Hey, where's Matt?" I don't know.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
you're never gonna see me. They're like, "You just left school."
Gone.
Oh yeah, I had.
Yeah, 'cause I pooped.
I had to go do something. Why did you leave? I shit my pants.
But I just think it's funny that
and
like
I had to
how
leave.
kids nowadays, like I don't know if they're like this still, but like at that age group, it's just like pooping and all, and like it's a function. You have to do it. Like, why is it such a funny thing to like?
Well, I've never pooped.
Whatever. Shut up. You're an alien. It's just all.
Yeah, I just eat food and then it just goes away.
Dissolves away. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just
Yeah.
normal. I like to pretend girls don't do it.
No. Okay, you know Christian Berger?
Mm-mm.
How he used to, work for us?
Oh
But,
yeah.
But,
Is he a Christian burger? That sounds so funny.
so,
But easy with people's first and last names.
Too late.
Yeah.
so, back in, 6th grade,
Come up on the mic.
He's
Just-
giving out social security numbers.
Yeah.
we just got into 6th grade, and, I was in his class, and, these, 5 other girls were in the class, and somehow we got to talking about, pooping and stuff, and the girls looked at Christian, and they were like, "We don't poop," and Christian's dumbass
What?
believed it.
Good. I
Like,
hope he
s-
believes
s-
it till he dies.
I
Because
know,
once
no,
he
he
finds
knows-
out
It
that it's
freaks Matt
real,
out. It really
No,
freaks
he
Matt
knows
out.
now, but he actually believed it. I was like,
I can't wait for Matt to get married. And like that first time his wife's in there, like he's like brushing his teeth, and they'll have like an open bathroom, and she's gonna go in there and she'll just pull down and start pooping, and Matt is gonna lose his shit.
let me tell you something.
Matt doesn't.
I'll break up with a girl
He does.
if she farts or anything, even
That
by
is
accident.
so sad.
But that is a lie because one time my girlfriend, we were underneath the covers and I went to go pull the covers up and it just hit me in the face, and I'm like, "Oh my god!" And she's like, "I'm sorry," blah, blah, blah. But I was actually I liked her, But if it was just if we're just starting to I broke up with a girl because she snored too loud.
See, that's wrong. That's wrong.
really, dude.
But it's also I don't.
Well, I'm thankful that because the other day, normally if I guess Billy he goes to sleep before me, thankfully, because if not,
That's a good point. Yep. Because if you ever slept over, and we
it
slept,
scares me.
on
I
the
was
thing,
so worried.
I
I
remember you
was
saying
worried.
that.
Yeah, I was
I
just
remember you saying
I was
that.
like, I just don't want to stay over. I would want to leave, but it's a 2-hour drive back. I'm like, okay, I'll stay over. And so the other day, what was it? Labor Day.
Oh, you mean with him?
Yeah, with him.
Yeah.
And so, because I'm always afraid I'm gonna keep him up because I've been told before, Jeremy, you snore so bad because you don't know if you snore sometimes,
You're right. She had no idea.
Yeah, and so I was nervous, but he said he's fine with it. So I'm like, okay,
Dude, he's a trooper.
yeah.
But there's 2 pet peeves that I have: smacking.
And girls pooping.
Well, I mean that happens. I mean I can't do that. Yeah, but I hate smacking
Okay.
and I hate snoring. But one of them, if I just hear a snore, or if I hear a beeping in the background when I'm trying to go to sleep, there's no sleeping. You know, once you hear something, you can't stop hearing it. That snoring.
So by the
that
third
is-
date, where most guys are worried, if they're gonna get it in or not, or they're whatever, you're like, let's take a nap. Let's see if you're worth keeping. So you're telling me if it's an awesome girl, a snore would break it up.
how awesome are we talking?
Awesome. This girl's good.
Let me think about this. We're talking. She's super fine.
I
mean, she's perfect in every category.
she's good. She's just a good Southern girl, whatever kind of girl you like. She's brunette, maybe like brunettes. I don't know what you like.
I would bring it up, and I would just say,
Were you gonna? Oh, would you present her with those breathe right strips and just say,
"Yeah,
here, baby,"
I was thinking, yeah,
at dinner?
I was kind of no, not at
You'll
dinner.
slide
I
them
wouldn't,
across the
make it-
table.
I would have just, you want me to tell you what I do? I'd be like, "Oh my gosh, babe, have you heard about these things? They help you breathe like crazy." And now, but let me tell you something about these strips. If you sleep in them, they make your I don't want to get weird with it, but the science is they make your boobs bigger.
Oh my!
And then she'd be like, "What?" I'd be like, "Yeah, let's just put it on your nose."
Then
And
you
then
can't do
she
that
would be like,
because
I don't know. And I'd be like, "Well, do you breathe better with it?" And she'd go, "Yeah." And then
no, because
everything
then
was
she's
fine.
gonna be like, "Are you saying my boobs are too small?"
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good
Girls
point.
do that.
Yeah, that's a good
girls
point.
are just for real.
But before I told her she snored, I'd probably be like, "Yeah."
Why don't you just say, "Hey, did you know you snored?" And then y'all have a conversation about it.
Because women are so self-conscious.
Well, so are you.
I'm never gonna go to sleep. No, I'm not saying that I'm not. But about snoring, I'd be like,
Women
"Well,
are self-conscious though.
it's Dude, I don't know. That's a trick. It's tricky because I did like the girl that I was dating, but I didn't like
What
her.
if you fall asleep first?
Oh, here's the thing, Jeremy. I think I would know before I liked them that much.
Well, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
But you're saying you would let yourself get to that, and you also got to realize this. Okay, say hypothetically, people may start snoring later in life. Ooh. So what if you're with a girl like 6 years down the road?
Yeah, I can't go anywhere.
See, that's crazy.
No, I'm with her. Dude. No, if we get married, I'm with her. I'm not leaving.
That's true. That's true.
I'm not leaving. Or if
I'm
married.
definitely like, because we were talking the other day, like a lot of in the gay communities, open relationships are like the thing. Like everybody does it.
Yeah.
And me and Bill, some of the other like, that's not us. We're like, okay. He agreed, and we're like, we're never gonna do that. He's like, yeah, because I didn't want to do that either.
What?
Be in an open relationship. That's like a thing.
Yeah.
Or be a triad, or a throuple. Those are like things.
Well, you've always been, at least since I've known you, I don't know how you've always been, but one of the loyalist type dudes that's been out there.
I am.
Even if somebody's like, well, maybe we're talking, maybe we're not. But yeah. So I mean, but that's you. You know.
I've always been like that.
And if you found somebody,
I've always hated. I've always been that person. I hate to break up with people. Yeah. I hate.
But even if you don't you're not happy, you hate to do it.
Yeah, I still do it. Yeah. Because I just don't like to hurt people, kind of thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? But
I feel you, dude. But
all right, so on a scale of smacking, snoring, and girls' bowel movements.
Oh, but what the scale of like how what are the
what's the worst? What can you handle?
I can handle a girl pooping first. Okay. And then
the conversations we have.
And then I could handle her smacking.
Okay.
Does she smack all the time though?
It literally in his brain, I think he just felt like
I felt her smacking.
Like what if she orders wings?
And she's just like this. She's like, Matt, they're so good. Like even making that noise pisses me off.
Oh, thank you. Or like if she does the I feel like I'm like, huh?
But here's the thing. So if she,
what if she does like a you know how they like real tiny.
Yeah. So she took like tiny bites. Like, she's like, I love these.
She's like, these are so good.
I love them.
And you're like, squirrel girl, go away.
Oh. How many dates has it been since did she do it on our first date?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gone. Yep. Doesn't matter how fine she is, she's gone.
Okay.
Now, if yes. Because I mean y'all,
Matt has these conversations internally.
What would y'all do?
Sure. Yes.
Like, how would y'all handle that? If y'all went on a date.
What if you had like a 10?
Exactly.
Like a 15.
Yes, exactly.
And like, no, she came in but she smelled like ass.
Because you got to realize, and
her breath smelled like ass.
No, she's gone. She's gone.
Why don't you just be like, look, you're hot.
No, you can't
brush
do
your
that.
teeth and put perfume on.
No.
Oh,
you try
because
that.
here's the thing.
You can't do it.
If her breath smelled like that and her body smelled like that,
15.
What do you think is gonna smell even worse?
Oh yeah.
Here's the thing, though. Now and we somebody was talking about this the other day. In today's society nowadays, you don't have that sit down at a table and get to know each other. That's gone because all that's done on apps before.
You're right.
And so
I don't even do it.
So hypothetically, so you could have been talking to a girl for a little while before you even had a first date.
Correct. Yeah.
So you think she's really cool enough, you know what I mean, to have that date, and then you get there and she smacks.
Yeah.
To me, I would think a second date kind of thing, and then like I don't know. I think
I think you definitely give her, like Ben was saying, if she's super hot, you definitely give her a second date.
But again,
and then you take her to like a soup place that only has soup, or you go to the movies.
I guess I'm the kind of person like because I've been in crappy relationships before. Was actually the last time I dated a girl. And I was just like, I've got to get out. Like what's the point? Like once you know that it's not going to work out, what is the point?
Oh, no doubt.
I mean, it's different. No, don't get me wrong. Like, if you're married, you're going to work things out. You know what I mean? Like, if you're in a committed relationship, that's something different. Yeah. But I'm saying, if you're just now starting out and you already know, like,
I'm out,
what is what is the thing of that, you know? Now, unless you agree if it's just going to be a hookup situation, then you agree on that, and it's just a hookup situation. But a lot of times, girls get attached faster than guys do. So that hookup situation could turn into, you know what I mean, where she thinks you're something else, and you're, we're just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and man, I fell for one that was really slick. Like, she was really good. I mean, she was cool, everything. Like, I would have probably married this chick, other than the fact of the, sleeping with other people part of it.
Well,
Just kind of that thing.
that
But
sucks.
if she would have snored, I would have probably kind of been like,
See,
what are you gonna
that's
do?
what we're saying. I think your pet peeve
But
changed though.
If she would have snored at the beginning, we'll see.
Here's my things too, and I'm not knocking people if you don't believe in, there's some people who don't believe in sex before marriage, or some people who don't believe in, living together. That's fine and dandy.
Mm-hmm.
To me, I can understand the sex part. I mean, to me, that's fine.
Yeah.
What I don't understand is not living together before, because just little things like how a person's morning routines are, how a person sleeps. Those are things that, if the first time you ever sleep with someone, like not having sex, but sleep in the same bed with someone is on like your wedding night or something, you may have just, little pet peeves.
I guess you learn to adjust.
I guess you do learn to adjust, but that's, to me, I think it's
good to test right.
I think it's good to live together before you get married. I just do.
Yeah. No, I'm kind of with it.
I look at it like this, because not just that, but just little things can piss someone off.
Oh, and you know what? Big things don't really piss me off.
Yeah.
It's little things.
It's the little things.
It's the small things. I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like this.
Yeah.
But what Peyton was saying, she was saying,
She is
what if you secretly snore, Matt? Because I used to worry about that. And if I have like allergies, I will snore. But I've made sure.
Have you recorded yourself?
But no, I hadn't done that. But I've asked. But let me tell you something that I do.
You do?
Is
7th grade?
grind my teeth.
I used to do that.
I do this all the time.
That would hurt.
And you hear it like at night. They're like, they wake me up. Hey, you're grinding your teeth. Oh crap.
Yeah, I had to get a crown. Well, it was partly because I had a job that was just horrible. The people I worked with were just like evil, evil people. And so I didn't realize during the day I would grind my teeth, and then I was doing it at home at night too, just because I was so stressed all the time.
Yeah.
And I had to get a crown. My first crown was because I had like a crack going through my tooth because I just ground it so much.
Oh, so you have a crown
Plus,
right now?
Plus,
well,
I love
if you grind
ice.
it now, you're not going to grind that crown.
Oh no, I don't. No.
You're going to grind those teeth below it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I love ice too. And that's not good for your teeth. I love ice.
Yeah, the
like pellet
crunching
ice. Like give me some Sonic ice.
Mm-hmm.
All day, every day. Do you like shaved ice? Do you like big ice? What kind of ice do you like? Do you chew ice? Period.
Yes, Sonic ice.
You can buy it by the bag now. It's incredible.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like $2.30, but to me, it's worth it. It's like priceless. Do you eat ice?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Dude, I wish they invented. Oh man, speaking of that, all right. So, what piece of technology would you hope is invented before you die? So when
A
you think of
hoverboard.
future, oh really? A hoverboard?
Like a real legit hoverboard.
But even if you're 70,
yes,
you're still gonna get on it.
because then I'd have a hover wheelchair.
Yeah.
In other words, hovering anything
Oh,
replaces
just
wheels.
anything is this.
Like the
hover.
wheels are just. There's no point of having wheels anymore.
Yeah, till the wheels
like
fall off.
Like if I'm in a wheelchair, it'd be in a hover wheelchair, just like the one Marty McFly had in Back to the Future.
That's what I was thinking.
Bobby Timmy.
Bobby Timmy says your voice is so intriguing. You make the most random. Which one are you talking about? You talking about Ben or
Probably
Jeremy's?
Ben.
Probably Ben's.
Probably yours.
Mine.
I've always
I've always liked Matt's
told
voice.
you that.
Matt hates his voice, but I like his voice.
You can tell the most boring story
but
in
I'm
the
like,
world and make
yes,
it just like.
but I'm like this.
Damn.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. If you if you
I
wrote a
thought Ben
book,
was just saying that because he works for me. He's like,
No,
yeah, dude,
like-
your stories.
no,
they're
for
so
real,
good. Don't-
if you read like an audiobook and you would read it, I'd be like, I'd buy it.
no way.
Yes,
Because
for
I feel like
real.
I would read them like this. Ding dong, ding.
You always
Like-
think that you think you have the most country voice, but we all three of us do.
You really don't.
Well, no,
But-
he
but
doesn't have a country
He has
accent.
the all right.
Yeah,
There
yours.
you go.
Talking about yours.
No, he's talking about.
Well, that's crazy,
Told you.
man.
See, I'm glad.
Appreciate it, Bobby Timmy.
I'm glad another person can confirm that.
Yeah. So
See, I always feel like I had one of the Eugene, one of the guys at Hopjacks. He always makes fun, like, because he says I have like my trivia voice. He's like,
yeah, you do have a trivia
he's
voice.
like,
Yeah.
hi, I'm Jeremy. Welcome to trivia. It's like I changed. I don't even realize I do it.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure like radio DJs, if they're on the radio, they like, hi, I'm 97.5.
97.5.
Yeah, they have that. I didn't even realize I did that. So I don't think I do it on the podcast. So
I don't think so either.
no.
But I think you more have to project too. So
Yeah.
you pull from a
Yeah.
whatever diaphragm or
Diaphragm.
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 But what was I saying?
Hey, that's the name of our podcast.
That's why we named it.
That's why
that.
we named it
Yeah.
that. People.
Oh, it was. What piece of technology would you want? And you said a hoverboard. What about you,
Hoverboard.
Ben?
Before you die, like you're like, oh, I want to experience this.
Okay, well, let's not.
Dude, I don't like,
think about it.
Like, I don't want to take my time with that.
I would
That's gotta
think.
go with-
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know if mine's like good, but it's.
being able to either jump really high somehow, climb on walls,
Like Spider-Man?
yeah, or like fly.
That's a superhuman gift.
Yeah, those are more superhuman.
No, like
You want an
like,
invention that does it, like a glove.
it is going to happen.
Oh, so like something that you would like you put gloves in your hand, you can climb?
Yes, or flying. If you have this weird jetpack thing.
Oh, like a jetpack?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a second one too.
All right, what's your...
Calorieless food.
Oh, but it still tastes the same?
Yes.
Now that's a fucking badass
Like,
one,
give
dude.
me sushi, but it like, ooh, I'm not getting nothing.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Once you get like really weird.
See, that's a good one. That's a good one.
No. Oh, you're right. He's right.
What were we
you do
saying?
need calories.
Yeah, you do need calories. Damn you. But you only eat like enough calories to like get you through the day. So you're like, all right, I got to eat a spoonful of peanut butter.
Exactly. So
but
the
then
calorie
you can
food
dig
is still
out on
there.
all your other stuff. You just eat this calorie food to stay alive.
Like Chinese food is my favorite. But I hate Chinese buffets because I don't feel like I don't eat a lot.
Yeah.
I'm a big guy, but I don't eat a lot in one setting.
Yeah.
So it'd be good to be like,
Oh, and just crush it,
yeah.
dude. Yeah.
All you can eat sushi.
Well, no, you could eat whatever you wanted, whenever you wanted, at whatever age. But see, Ben's still on that slow metabolism thing.
Yeah.
But once he starts, or the high metabolism, once it
metabolism.
starts slowing down,
Yeah.
you know what mine would be?
I drink water and I gain 5 pounds.
Dude,
love
water will clear
water.
up your skin. By the way.
No,
Oh.
it doesn't. Because I drink water every
But you also
day.
eat a lot of fast food.
Not really.
Oh, you don't?
Like, that's the first time I had fast food in a while.
What do you eat? What's your favorite food?
Damn, with the damn pauses.
I know.
Shit, man.
I don't-
Come
Like,
on.
What's
So
your
much-
favorite fucking food?
There's so much food.
He might
in
have the
world.
voice, but he doesn't have the improv skills.
No improv. I would just make something up.
Okay.
Chicken.
So you're
Macaroni and cheese.
So you're not that. You're
No, I thought you.
Your
See how quick that is?
your invention before you die, and be thinking about your food. We'll come back to you.
Dude, there's so much food.
Why are we
though.
on split?
Because I was thinking.
Oh.
He can't multitask.
So my invention would be teleportation. To teleport.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Because y'all want me to tell y'all
See,
something?
that's my mutant power. If I ever had mutant power.
No. To be invisible.
Dude, I would pick teleportation over invisibility.
Really?
Yeah.
Me too. Imagine I could just have a season pass to Disney World like all the time and just go there.
Oh.
Or you could be invisible and just walk in.
That's true.
Yeah, but then what if all the rides are you can't just sit in somebody's lap?
That's true.
Wait, once you get past the ticket gate, you can sort of just be in there though.
Maybe. I mean, I guess you go to the porta potty and then just kind of like,
Porta
reinvent-
potty. When's
but-
the last time you've been to Disney?
But there,
What the?
Disney has magical potties.
They have magical potties.
that's it. I don't know, man.
But they have doors on their stalls.
But think about teleporting. You're like, okay, well, I want to go to the pyramids. Bam, I'm there.
yes.
Boom.
Like the movie Jumper.
Yes, kind of like that.
That would be really
And then you're
cool.
like, oh, look at that airplane up there. Boom. Hi, I'm on the airplane. Bam, now I'm off the fucking
That's
airplane.
always-
think of
You're
how,
never late for work.
That's always
ever.
ever.
think of how many
Like, you're like, oh, shit, I got to be at work in 3 seconds. Fuck. Boom. And you're there.
that would be so bad though at the same time.
I would play so many jokes on people.
No. Think of how many more people are going to die from murder or terrorist attacks because terrorists
Your
are
DNA
Why?
was all over that guy.
Why you got to go south with it? Why?
Wait, what
because
happened?
I'm just thinking the other side. Every good thing has the other side.
Hello, devil's advocate.
Would you play the devil's advocate? So I will repeat or not repeat that, but I'll tell you. It's kind of like, why is your DNA all over this body up here in New York City? Well, y'all tell me I've been down here in blah, 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 Florida the whole
Blah, blah,
freaking
blah,
time.
Florida.
You know?
Yeah.
So, oh,
You
really?
could-
I just flew up there
You
real fast?
could walk into a cops department or whatever they're called.
You mean a
cops-
police department?
police department?
Where the cops were.
Police
We're the
department.
cops department.
I like Jeremy's move. It was
We're
this.
the
could
cops
just,
department.
you could just transport into one with a gun, and then be like,
the cops department.
kill one, and then they're like,
Yeah, but you're caught on camera if you do that.
I know, but then you're gonna just teleport everywhere. You see a cop, boom,
You're
Yeah,
one of
but
those
no.
people. We can't ask no more questions.
Yeah. Well,
I'm just kidding.
I see
It's
what-
true though.
But you want me to tell you something fucked up that I would do?
What?
I probably is your cousin still listening?
Yes, she is.
Okay.
She's not my cousin. She actually would say flying cars for her. To me, again, I think it goes with the hoverboard. Just get rid of wheels.
I might save this for the aftercast.
Yeah, save
but
it.
Remind me because
Okay.
it's pretty.
What did Bobby Timmy say?
What you got, Bobby Timmy? Bro, to be honest, you could tell me a story about brushing teeth. You got my attention. Mention anything, dude? Appreciate it, man. And that's what they say, but who knows? Are y'all fucking with me?
no, like
Why did y'all just do that weird look?
I'm just laughing at his whole devil advocate thing. Like,
Wait, what was it about?
what's your food?
About killing
What's your
people?
food?
spaghetti casserole.
It's pretty good.
My
yeah.
I
mom.
never had it.
Yeah, his mom does make
My
some
mom
fire
makes
stuff.
it. Yeah, my friend makes same thing. I guess baked spaghetti.
Dude, she made me a pot one time, like a whole thing of it. It was gone in a day.
I love
I ate it for
meatballs.
breakfast, lunch,
Isn't
and
it,
dinner.
Like really good.
I hated it.
I think you need to bring
Yeah,
some next
It's pretty
time.
good.
Just saying.
Yeah, I do too.
Just saying.
Now,
I love Italian food. Italian food's good because it's good the next day. Do y'all eat leftovers?
oh yeah, spaghetti.
yeah.
Spaghetti's my favorite leftover.
Yeah, it's good. I had like, some I know people like my roommate. He doesn't eat leftovers. I'm like, why?
You know what's weird is I won't eat leftovers if it's vegetables or like leftover. Like,
Yeah, I was
have
about
you
to-
ever tried to heat up fast food?
Ew.
Here's the secret. You
Put
gotta
a-
get
put
an
a cup
iron
of water?
skillet. Iron skillet for anything fried, like French fries. Put iron skillet, and it tastes crispy. Put a pizza in the iron
Why
skillet
are you that desperate to?
Well, poor.
because
I mean, I'm not saying he's poor now, but I'm saying, but like in the past.
I guess for me, like I still do it now. But I guess because I grew up with a lot of stuff, and so I don't waste stuff like at all. It's
Yeah.
just as an adult, it's
Uh-huh.
just like I always buy like I always try to make like if I go out to eat, I get a doggy bag to take go home.
oh
Like
yeah,
because most time I don't finish eating my food, so I get 2 meals. And plus, I don't feel as bad spending $15 for a meal because I'm like, well, I'm getting 2 meals out of it.
Jeremy does do that. You know, I can actually vouch for him on that. He will
I'm a
actually
very
order
frugal.
like he orders. You know,
More stuff.
more stuff, and you go, wow, Jeremy. But he doesn't really eat that much, or he eats his serving,
Yeah,
and he's like, can I get a thing?
to
so
go box. Yeah,
I'm glad you said
I
it,
do
'cause
that.
does make
Like even
sense.
today, like I was trying to think ahead, like at Chick-fil-A today, like I got like a little wrap. That way I have lunch tomorrow. So you know,
Well, see, I make myself miserable when I eat.
see, I can't. Yeah.
I do.
I do that on holidays or if I go to like Lambert's, something like that.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I probably shouldn't bring it up. How long have we been going?
40 minutes.
Why do you always do that? Man, I shouldn't talk
All right.
about this.
So
anyway,
we'll go an hour just so I can have enough stuff to clip. So if you're not following us, go check us out on the WWIS Instagram. Yeah.
on the gram.
We'll do. Ben, you'll be good, man.
Oh my
Ben's over
gosh.
here
What time
whispering
is
to
it?
me
How
that he's
long
got to
we
go.
going?
What time is it?
7:30.
Yeah, dude, you're good, dude. You didn't
We
leave till
we
9 last
We can't have
time
much time left.
on the thing. So I tell you what, and this might be a bad thing. Does anybody got anything in the comments section that we need to talk about? If not, I'm gonna pull some up. If y'all want us to talk about something, name anything, and we will talk about it. Because I'm sure I've got a story. And Jeremy's probably got a story, but he's like,
can't
I
tell
don't
you
know if I need to
stories,
do it.
Unfortunately.
And Ben has some stories I ain't never heard before.
What?
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 Yeah, look at him. He got all nervous and shit.
See, you can't put Ben on the spot because then you get dead air. He flatlines.
Yeah. But I do tell Ben, and he does need to do podcast.
He does. I do have to say something. Like I was talking to somebody yesterday, and something came up. I was playing Michael Jackson or something like that, and they said, I just don't like Michael Jackson. And that, first off, my heart stopped just her saying that. Then she proceeds to say, I don't like any older music, like 80s music that's overplayed. I said, what? You mean
Like, what are you listening? What channel are you listening to that makes it overplayed?
Exactly. Number one, what are you listening to?
Yeah.
And then, like, she finally said she liked Prince, so I had to forgive her for that. But, like, I don't get it. Like, to me, today's music is so overplayed. Like that's why most people, I hear so many people say, like, if a new song comes out by somebody, they're like, oh, I don't like that song. They play it too much. That irritates me because the whole point, you know what I mean? Like, I know you have to play a song to make it popular,
Yeah.
but it makes people hate the song.
Yeah.
So I'm just such a Spotify person. I just listen to myself on shuffle. And
Let me
that's,
tell you
that's
something.
the world I live in.
If a new song comes out, I will play it over and over and over and over again until I'm sick of it, and then I won't listen.
You need to stop.
and then I won't listen to it again for at least 6 months. But when I play it again, I'll still love it.
Yeah.
I don't just like hate music because it's overplayed.
I just miss.
But dude,
think
that
people
goes
nowadays,
back to radio days, man.
Yeah, people nowadays. I don't think, and I hate using the word kids. Like I'm an old man or something, which I am old. They don't know what it's like to actually having to buy an album and not just get the little songs that they like. You know what I mean? Like to start an album from song A and then you go all the way through just to see how they literally made.
What
the
was
album.
the first album you ever bought?
CD was two of them, Clay Walker.
Yeah.
Remember Clay Walker?
Yeah, I remember Clay Walker.
And Melissa Etheridge.
All right.
Those are my two.
Melissa Etheridge is awesome, by the way.
Yeah, had Come to My Window on it,
Come to
and I played it all the time. Like, all
hey,
the time.
look up "Come to My Window" by Melissa Etheridge.
Have you ever heard it?
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get. Well, we don't get monetized anyway.
Are we gonna get copyrighted?
Yeah, but I just want you to play the chorus of it. So, mine was, now that I go back. Do you remember the old TV commercials that was now
Kids
that's
Bop?
no
Oh, now
that's what I call
number?
music.
What number?
And number 2.
Now 2.
And you know what my favorite now was? I got 2. I wanted 3. I wanted 4. And because they're $19.95 plus shipping and handling.
This because they didn't sell them in stores at that time.
Correct. And my parents were like, no. So they finally got me Now 2 for my birthday or something. And then I think like
Are the Now
a year
albums
later,
on Spotify?
now it's like Now 476 probably.
Oh, there's now everything. There's now country. There's now. I saw one the other day that says Now Country Workout. Oh, that's Juliette Lewis right there.
I would
and
stand
remember-
inside my home.
All right. Well, hey, we got to keep talking over. Here it is right here.
Come to my window. Come inside. Wait by the light of the
Kill it. Dude,
Uh,
that's an old
that
90s song.
Have you ever heard it before, Ben?
Hey,
Yeah.
find out when that song came out, man. That's funny.
I was
Dude,
gonna say
come to my
93.
93.
Yeah. Because I think before then, like I had albums, but other people owned them. Like
Well,
my
I was
mom-
super old.
like,
I have 2 older sisters, and
Yeah.
you got older.
older brother.
Yeah.
And so, that's what I'm saying. So I listened to all his stuff and then like that kind of thing. Because remember back in the day, like you used to have to hold the record and play button on the you call the DJ. Maybe I'm that old, but you'd be like, "Hey DJ, can you play this one song?" And you'd wait for it, and then like the cassette would be, and then you'd have to hold press and record at the same time.
My oldest sister
best.
had a 2-tape stereo, and everything was so you could play a tape over here.
Yep.
Dude, I made more mixtapes. What was the song by "Wanna Be a Baller"? Shot, is it Lil Troy? Shot caller, 20-inch blade. Only in
I don't know about that one.
look up "Wanna
I
Be
know
a
that.
Baller."
I wish it was a little bit taller. I
Oh,
wish it was a baller. I
that's
wish I had a
CeeLo.
girl who looked good that I would call her.
Yeah,
I
that's
wish I had a
CeeLo.
rabbit in a hat and a 6 foot. Okay.
Yeah,
See, you
dude.
don't think I could float?
Look
I could
over
float,
there.
Ben.
Dude, Jeremy, you surprising me,
Not very
man.
much.
Dude, what board game did you used to play back in the day? Or what board game pissed you off the most? I don't think people play.
Mousetrap. Because
Mousetrap,
you would just play it one time
Yeah,
and you thought it was the coolest thing, but then after that you're like, I don't have to put it all together every time.
yeah.
And then Operation would piss me off.
Operation was a motherfucker.
Because Operation, literally, I had the worst anxiety attack. Like, you know.
What is this right here?
I wish I was like 6
Oh, this is
foot nine
CeeLo.
so I can get with Leo. She cause she don't know me, but yo, she
I
really
skip it a
fine.
little bit.
You know I see her all the time. I stay man ball. Dag y'all, I never understood. Quick got 6 in my stomach. Overcoming my thoughts of me and her together, right? Taller, I wish I was a baller. I wish I had that
Thank
girl
you.
with the good. I
Oh
would
my
ball.
God.
Wish I
There
had
is
a rabbit
a
in
playlist
hat
on
with a
Spotify.
hat.
It's gonna kill it.
Now, music 1 through 50. It's a playlist.
Jesus Christ.
Spotify, I'm telling you, Spotify is the greatest thing. That is the best. What do you think been the best invention in the last 5 years to you?
Oh, the last 5
5
years? Whoo.
Because I don't think they had Spotify 5 years.
Shit. The best. All right, no, we're talking about the best invention in the last 5 years. Now, hold on. Somebody give me a timeline for 5 years.
2013.
Amazon Prime.
Yep. That's a good one.
5 years? I thought it was longer than that.
Mm-mm.
No, Amazon was
Oh,
around. Prime.
Yeah, Amazon Prime was a good one.
Because imagine people like it used to be nothing but you had to spend $25 because all you'd have to every time you'd be spending on there like.
Mm-hmm. You had to
I think they
spend
got
to
rid of
get
that.
free
I
shipping.
think it's $35 now. You could still do that.
Yeah,
you
like
know.
bath, body. What was bed?
Bed Bath & Beyond.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
You still have to spend some because I was
Yeah.
trying to get a shower curtain and shit. And I'm like, well, screw that.
Yeah.
But Amazon didn't have it.
Amazon's just seriously like you just say something, you're just like, oh, I bought it. It's on my way to my house in 2 days.
I would say that. What do y'all think? Tell a story about getting into a fight.
Damn, Matt's got a lot of those.
Yeah, I do. I used to
I've
get
only
into a lot
been
of fights.
in. I remember being in one fight with a kid. And I had to go to school with a black eye, and people were just freaking out because I'm a lover, not a fighter kind of person.
Yeah.
So I've never really not a fighting person.
I was a lot of my fights, a majority of my fights are always taken up for some of my friends. But I've been in a lot of them, and I did boxing for a little while when I was younger. And I don't know, man. I've got my ass whipped a few times, but
I always hear that's
never
good, like for
back
aggression,
down.
to just like go to the gym.
What grade do you want me to tell you about a fight? Because I can probably
your first
do
one? Was it over a sippy cup? I'm just kidding.
my very, very first
You
fight.
call me scratching my back. I'm like,
It was a guy named Lane, and I don't remember. We were coming out of the lunchroom, and he said it was his cousin, but it wasn't his cousin. Now that we got older, but they were friends, and
so he lied.
yeah. Well, they were just like, I guess, friends. He's like, that's my cousin, blah blah blah.
Oh.
And his buddy's name was Rob. Me and Rob are actually still friends to this day. And he come out, and me and Rob were getting into it. Well, you know the bully of the school.
You?
No, that was kind of no, man. I
Yeah.
can't stand bullies.
I
dude.
know, me either. I can't stand them to this day.
Like I would always I had anyway. We'll get into that in another podcast. So anyway, he was like, me and Rob were getting into it, and then my buddy Lane comes up, or he's my buddy now, but like we went to school like since we were little kids.
Yeah.
But he comes up and he's like blah 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 blah. So he swings at me. I duck. He throws a book at me. And it was kind of the first time I ever threw a punch, but I threw one and it landed, but it didn't really hurt him. It was just kind of like, and I was like, oh God. And he swung at me again, and the only reason why he missed is I kind of tripped a little bit, but the way it looked like I did like the Matrix.
Oh,
thing,
like.
but it was just kind of like he swung, but I tripped, and it was like, oh. And so he missed me, and then when he missed me again, I come up with another one, wham, and I knocked him down. And then we had this teacher, it was Miss Jackson, and we used to do the song, Sorry, Miss Jackson. Yeah.
Ooh, I am for
She came up there,
real.
just almost ripped my hair out. I wanted to fight
Did you have
her.
a mullet?
And no, I had a bowl cut. No, he used to have an old bowl cut. He'd trim around it. But that was the first one I can remember. But then I got into some that were really.
I've always heard of guys
They
do
were
that.
really
Like
bad.
they got into a fight, and that's how their friendship started. I hear that all the time.
Oh, all the time. In the 6th grade, this guy, we ended up getting into a fight. And, we were cool after that. Like, we were actually friends.
You remember the one question that everybody asked? Like, if you ever got into a fight, what was the one question everybody asked?
Did you win?
Every time, who won? Like,
Yeah.
you like so and so got in a fight out here. Who won? That was like the thing. And
Yeah.
then sometimes like they both would say they'd win because like I won. No, I won.
Well, it was always, if I ever got into them and I won, and they would never say that they won.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of like they either didn't show up to school the next day, we were suspended, but you didn't, like, you got used to, like, when I used to go to school, you would get in the same amount of trouble if you pushed somebody or if you beat the dog crap out of them. So
Option 2 then.
yeah, my mom was like, if I ever have to leave work, because it was like, it was just my
Oh,
mom.
yeah.
And I was the youngest, and she's like, if I ever have to take off work and come get you from school, it better be worth it, blah, blah, blah. So I always remember that, and yeah, I got into a bunch of fights, dude, especially when I was younger. And then when I got a little bit older, I got into one at the Hard Rock Casino in Biloxi, and that was probably the last big fight I got into when I was 23 years old. And then it was kind of like, okay, Matt, you're a little bit older now, or you're a lot older now, and
The fighting days are gone.
yeah, it's kind of like that. Kind of realize, okay, there's repercussions. You can't just go around
Yeah.
and do these things. And didn't go to jail, but got handcuffed, got taken down the thing, and
Yeah.
I'm not allowed in the Hard Rock anymore. But
Even now though, like
no, I could go back now. I mean,
funny.
but the guy walked in while I was taking a piss. Like, we got into it on the we were playing blackjack, and honestly, we were drinking screwdrivers, and I was so drunk. I mean, I was really drunk, but he wasn't playing the board rules, and a lot of people kept getting mad at him. And
so can you play different? I've never done blackjack.
It was a guy named Will. Well, no, I mean, you want to play the table like you don't hit on 16 or you always hit, but he was just doing random stuff. But it was working, and he was winning, and he won all this money, right? So he comes up to the thing, and I'm getting mad at him. I'm like, dude, you need to play the thing right, blah, blah, blah. Well, it was so late that they had the second part of the casino blocked off with ropes. Well, we walked through it to go to the bathroom.
They closed it?
Oh, yeah, because there wasn't that many people there.
Oh.
This is like, it was during spring break.
Okay.
And we just drove down there because I went to school, right there in Mobile. So we went down there, and all of a sudden, like, I honestly can't remember. I was so slaughtered. I just reared back and boom, and I popped him right there, and I go, shit, I'm a casino. There's so many fucking cameras. Holy crap. So I just took off to the bathroom, and I'm peeing in the thing. Well, here he comes.
In the bathroom?
Yeah, I'm peeing in the urinal.
That's so crazy.
Peeing in the urinal's crazy?
No, him chasing you in the bathroom.
No, dude, it took him a while to come in there.
Oh, okay.
So I'm peeing, right? And now here he comes. He comes in there, and he starts doing this. Dude, my dick is out. All right? I mean, what do you want me to say? I'm peeing. It's not like I'm just like, peeing my pants up. He comes in and he starts doing this, Jeremy. Let me tell you something. He's poking me in my cheek. I'm peeing. And I'm like, oh, I can't really do anything. I'm like, what are you going to do, dude? You going to hit me with my dick? And I'm sorry for just the language. I'm just telling y'all what happened. What, are you going to hit me with my thing out, kind of?
He said thing.
And I didn't say thing, and I was like, dude, he come up and he's like poking me. Let me tell you. So imagine just taking a piss, and a dude just walks up. Let me tell you something. Oh, and you're just like, oh.
What if he walked up and started smacking at you? He had gum, and he started going.
I would have just put his face.
I would be so pissed. And then he turns around and the girl gets through pooping behind him.
Yeah.
What the? What's going on?
Help! Help me! Somebody help!
It's like everything going on at one time.
Oh.
Like, why is everything happening to me?
So, what happened is I was like, dude, stop, man. What are you gonna do? Fight me with my junk out? My junk out or whatever?
Yeah.
And he's like, he's on the floor. Dude, he was just as drunk
Does
as
he
me.
sound like Marlon Brando?
Who's okay? He's like, he was Japanese. It was weird. He's like,
Oh
and he goes, he was like,
Was he actually?
No, he wasn't.
he goes, what were you doing on the floor out there? And I was like, what do you mean?
You blackjack.
Samurai sword. I'm gonna stick it in you. And I was like, no, dude, don't do that. I don't want to fight. So he pulled up his samurai flap.
Worst story ever.
Yeah, and dude, it was crazy. So anyway, what really happened is after he pulled out a samurai sword. No, he's not Japanese and no samurai swords. But anyway, so I pulled my thing up and I grabbed his hair.
How many times is he gonna say thing?
And I leaned his head back and I beat the ever living dog Chi-Chi out of him. Now,
How old was he?
He was a year or 2 years older than me.
Okay, I'm thinking like an old man or something. I was like, Matt.
No. This guy was like, I mean, he wasn't like scrappy, but he come in there and poked me in my face while I was peeing.
Scrappy.
What do you do? Do you take that?
I've never been in that kind of situation.
Exactly. That's the only time I've ever been in that situation. And then, let me tell you when I realized that, okay, this is bad, a dude come running out of the stall and like runs past me and I go, oh no. So what I did, and I was fucking killing it at blackjack, dude. The most I've ever won, other than the time I went to Vegas. So I go and I cash out and I'm all nervous and shit. Oh yeah, she's like, oh, you did pretty good tonight. Yeah. Let's cash the fuck out. Come on, lady. And all of us.
Are you there by yourself?
Well, now I am. I wasn't. And that's a whole different story for another day. But so I go to leave, and this guy comes up in a suit, and he's like this with his little cell phone. In his back when little cell phones were like this, before iPhones. Yeah. And he was just taking pictures of my face like this. And he's like, so what are you doing? I was like, I'm leaving, man. I was like, blah, blah, blah. And I went to go push the phone. I get tackled by security guards. And bam. They handcuffed me and put me in a room down in the thing. And then Will, the guy who was, he actually said, look, and the other people at the table were like, no, this guy was talking crap, blah, blah, blah. And then luckily, I don't know how in the world, but the guy said that was taking a shit said that he came in there yelling at me, so I got out of it. But I'm still no longer allowed at the Hard Rock Casino, or I wasn't.
That's a story right there.
So that was the last time I got in a fight. What else did we got?
Peyton says, "What is our favorite song?" That's hard.
I got a lot of them.
It's hard.
What's your favorite rap song? I think mine's
Dude,
Stand by Eminem.
How do you have a favorite? Like, there's so many.
Yeah, to me, I
yeah.
have to put them in categories, just like movies. I have to put
Right,
you
you would. So, like, what's your favorite rap song?
like, what's your favorite '80s song? You know,
Yeah.
I have two favorite '80s song. The Outfields.
Ooh, yeah.
Your Love,
That's a good one.
and then Alone by Heart. That's probably my second one. What's your favorite song right now?
Eminem, Fall.
Okay.
But that's just right this second.
Yeah, right this very second.
Yeah.
You been?
Noticed by Lil Mosey.
Why? Can I just ask something? Why is everybody lately little?
I know Matt asked that same question the other day. I have no idea.
Can I just ask this question?
Yeah.
I mean, why? Is it something?
No,
I don't know.
Like, why can't you be
I
like,
mean, Little
I'm
John
big.
started being little back in the day, but now
And Lil
everybody's
Wayne.
little.
Yeah, Lil Wayne.
Are they all his kids?
No, why can't you just like if I was a rapper, I'd be Big Matt.
Well,
I don't want to be Lil Matt.
Lil Matt.
Fuck that.
Lil Matt.
I'm Lil Matt.
A Lil Matt from the Hard Rock
Yeah. Ching
plays a
chong
blackjack
ching.
with me.
Oh man, are y'all not burning up? I'm
Yeah,
like
it's a little
sweating,
toast. It's a
dude.
toast
My
to
hair's
the
like
hurt.
matted.
Well, you're like in a. Why do people wear long sleeves before the winter?
Because
Because
they
why?
look good.
Well, I wear them if I push the sleeves
Plus, it
up.
was raining this morning. It was kind of breezy.
Oh, you don't
What
want
does that
water on
mean?
your skin? Yeah, that was a bad. That was a bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna
answer.
melt. Yeah.
I
Yeah, we
did
did survive
fine.
Gordon.
Oh yeah,
We survived Gordon. If you're seeing this, we're okay.
Yep. Did y'all have any bad weather?
It was. I mean, it was bad last night. Bad, like I don't know if it's raining now, but it literally, I got here like at 5:30. So 4:00 Tuesday to 5:00 today. It was raining all night long, like nonstop, and not just a little rain. I'm talking about thundering and lightning for a solid day.
Yeah.
It's been crazy. Like the streets are flooding and stuff like that because everybody thought it was going to hit Mississippi, and we got all of it.
Yeah, we did. Right there at the end, I ended up waking up during it,
Yeah.
and I was going, "Oh no, my truck!"
Yeah.
And when I walked out
Dude,
there,
yeah, I pulled up today, and there was so much like debris.
Yeah, there's so much debris outside here.
well, anyway, this will be a story I'll tell you after the thing. But yeah, I tried to move it and stuff, but it didn't work. But other than like that, it really wasn't the bad. The storm surge was not bad.
Yeah.
You know, nothing was real bad.
I think the thing is with the tropical storm, you just get, that's all you get is just all this rain,
Yeah.
Things until you get our song ready,
Yeah.
our final
Yeah.
to-go song.
That's it.
Our
But
to-go song.
the board game thing, man, Monopoly.
Oh, yeah, I didn't ask you. Sorry.
No, I just was just trying to say something just to keep the song thing. But Monopoly was always the worst for me, dude. I love playing Monopoly.
What piece did you choose?
I was the car, and then I was the guy on the horse with the gun. I don't know if
Okay.
y'all remember him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody always wanted the car, and my second was the dog.
I even like being the thimble or the thimble.
Thimble.
Yeah, sometimes.
Thimble.
Yeah.
I love. I never played, but they had the electronic Monopoly that does all the adding and all for you. You actually get a card and you just swipe it. There's one like that now.
Oh wow, dude, it's so technology. But appreciate you listening, guys.
It's kicking us out.
Fixing to get out of here.
We're being kicked out.
But thanks again for watching. Make sure that you are subscribed. If you want to go check out the podcast, where are we, Jeremy?
Instagram at WWIS Podcast. Stitcher. YouTube, of course, where you're seeing us now.
Yep. SoundCloud. You name
SoundCloud.
it.
Google
we're there.
Play, which that's where I listen to it.
Yeah.
So.
And Google Play actually got an update on that, by the way, just real quick. They are having trouble with our podcast, so if it only shows like
It's
episode
so
17,
awesome. They're like having a hard time getting it.
yeah. So anyway, guys, this thing's gonna keep growing.
Thank you, Ben.
Yep, appreciate it, Peyton. Appreciate it, Bobby, and big shout out to Andrea. Andrea, and it's the Pain Bull, I think, right?
Andrea Payne.
Alexandra.
It is Alexandria.
It is Alexandra. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Alexandria. We're giving you the shout out that you asked for. 'cause
We
that's
are
what we do
giving
here.
you the shout out. So thanks for listening, guys, and we will see y'all in the next one.
Bye now.